World News Tonight with Peter Jennings. ABC 24 News brings the world home to you.
This is Access Hollywood, and Summertime '99 starts right here.
Welcome to Baywatch, Hawaii.
Baywatch makes the big move, and 3 of the new stars give us the tour of their island playground.
You've got a seat next to the stars on this summer's hot new rides. Jonathan Lipnicki plays Crash Dummy. Adam Sandler's movie kids do Legoland. And a Nickelodeon star hangs on for dear life.
Then ride this. From Will Smith's Wild Wild West to Tarzan's Jungle Gym to Travolta in Trouble and Brad Pitt Getting Tough, we have the movies of summer and the stars.
Then, from the big screen to the pool, see how movies like Austin Powers and Star Wars, and even the Oscars, are changing the shape of swimsuit fashion.
And what's summer without Hollywood's tanning god? We're going to the desert with George Hamilton.
My restaurant, your show, our lifestyle.
This is Access Hollywood for the second weekend of June 1999.
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Hey, like that, we've got your cure for the summertime blues. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Access Hollywood. I'm Sean Robinson.
And I'm Tony Potts, and the heat wave is on in Hollywood for this special hour of all things summer. First up, one of your favorite TV shows has packed up its California sets and headed for the hot sands of a more exotic location. Yep, it's Baywatch in Hawaii, and they've got 3 newcomers saying aloha.
Welcome to Baywatch, Hawaii.
Kalei Miller was a firefighter. Jason Mamoa used to model. And Stacey Lee Kamano has only 1 acting job on her resume. It seems no experience is required if you want to be a new cast member of Baywatch.
Did I ever think I'd be one of the stars? To tell you the truth, that was the farthest thing from my mind.
Access Hollywood hit the beach to get answers on how they got their big break.
Went to the cattle call, 1,200 people there. You know, it was crazy, it was packed.
You're standing in this room full of all these big studs, and you know, some of them are tall, and all these different looks.
We came through, and we're very excited now.
The Hawaiian natives are now cruising in cash with paychecks of reportedly $2,000 an episode. So how do they spend their money? Well, Stacey showed us.
We're going to find a little bikini for the beach.
From bikinis to bold statements.
What do you think? I think I'm ready to go dancing now. What do you think of my brunch dress? Sunday brunch. Very comfortable. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Speaking of food.
Yeah, let's go eat. Come on, girl. Time to grind. Let's go.
The boys are getting hungry.
Shop.
Woo, all this touring around and shopping is making me hungry. Oliva Joe's, here we come.
Too bad Kalei can't eat all the calamari. Baywatch producers broke the bad news to him.
I had to change from being a chunk to a hunk. They made me drop about 10, 15 pounds, so went straight from eating that Hawaiian plate to the gym.
Kalei keeps in shape with canoeing, while Jason's favorite pastime is skateboarding. But most of their time is now spent working on Baywatch. After 8 seasons, the show's relocated from the beaches of California to an island in Hawaii. The new name, Baywatch Hawaii.
Baywatch coming here is like, they're like our savior.
I think it's going to be a very bright future for Hawaii.
I really want to give it my 110%, not only for myself and my family, but for all the people of Hawaii, because being the local kids on the show, we really are representing them.
Yeah, I'll definitely second that. Well, thanks for the tour, or should I say, mahalo. That's Hawaiian for thank you. Baywatch Hawaii premieres this fall, and if some of the show's locations look familiar, it's because they are using the same sound stages where Hawaii Five-0 once filmed.
Just one of the ways the stars are screaming their way through summer, taking in the cool new rides at amusement and theme parks from coast to coast. Now, we've lined up a few brave souls to test the latest in thrill rides.
Love roller coasters.
Oh, I love rides. I love rides.
I
love rides, like really scary.
How do you
like
say roller coaster fanatic?
Yeah, that's me.
When it comes to summertime fun, the stars are no different than you. They, too, head straight for the amusement park.
Okay, if Mommy gets scared, will you hold my hand?
Jane Seymour, Leah Thompson, and Mary Lou Henner bring along the kids, while Courtney Cox brings a big kid, her fiancé, David Arquette.
Anything for a roller coaster. Me and Courtney are like just amusement park freaks. We're like thrill ride seekers.
And there is more summer fun than ever this year, with a whole new crop of rides and theme parks popping up all over the country.
Hey, Access Hollywood. I'm Jonathan Lemnicki, and we're going to take a ride at the GM test track at Walt Disney World. Come on.
Buckle up for a wild ride with 8-year-old Jonathan Lipnicki, the blonde cutie who stole the show from Tom Cruise and Jerry Maguire.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Jonathan brought along his mom and sister for support as he braves the newest ride at Florida's Epcot Center, GM Test Track. Your cruiser speeds up to 65 miles an hour in your very own test car.
Hey, thanks for being such a great test crew. Come back and ride anytime.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
Looking for something a little more in the slow lane? Well, then head over to Legoland in California.
I'm cool. I'm Dylan. And we're going to Legoland.
We hit the park with 6-year-old twins Cole and Dylan Sprouse, who together play the adorable sidekick to Adam Sandler in the new film Big Daddy.
We like Legoland better than Disneyland.
When you see green, what are you going to do?
Chris the gift.
Here at Legoland, when it comes to rides, it's up to you to do some of the footwork, and you'll even get a reward.
I got the hippopotamus!
Over $130 million went into the building of the park, not to mention the 30 million Lego bricks it took to create the 5,000 Lego models that decorate this unique place. Also new in California, and a favorite place for the stars and their families, is Bugs Bunny World, in addition to Six Flags Magic Mountain.
We're thrilled to bless it, and we will try not to break anything.
For Midwesterners and their kids, there's Camp Snoopy, a new addition to Cedar Point in Ohio. And down south, Universal Studios opens its turnstiles for a brand new theme park, Islands of Adventure.
All right, let's do this.
We were riding on the new Incredible Hulk coaster, a heart-pumping thrill ride that blasts to speeds of up to 60 miles an hour, with Robert Richards from the Nickelodeon comedy series Cousin Skeeter and the new movie Light It Up.
The thing about this ride that's so great is that it starts off different than most rides. Like, it shoots you off in the beginning, and kids will love that.
So whether you're a thrill seeker or looking for something a little more slow-paced, you'll find it at your local theme park, where you are sure to have a scream.
We're doing it again. We have to do it again.
No way. I'm going to Legoland. If you're a roller coaster aficionado, you've got one busy summer ahead of you. There are about 60 new rides this year, bringing the total number of coasters around the country to more than 500.
Coming up,
as always, Hollywood influencing swimwear.
you've seen the movies, now wear the swimsuits. And wait until you see how Gwyneth Paltrow's Oscar look translates into a two-piece. That's coming up. But first, summer movies, and this one is sizzling hot. They did a bad, bad thing. Tom and Nicole, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, and John Travolta. If it's hot and it's on the big screen, we've got it next.
Access Hollywood, brought to you by Snickers Minis. A little hungry? Why wait?
Thank you for calling Metro Cablevision. All our representatives are serving other customers.
Gonna be a little while? Grab some Snickers Minis, because nothing handles your hunger better. A little hungry? Why wait?
We look forward to serving your cable needs.
Announcing a new way to see. Near and far, the way nature intended. Introducing the revolutionary AccuView bifocal contact lens with pupil-intelligent design. New AccuView bifocal. Visit your eye care professional or call us for more information.
How does Lotrimin AF start curing athlete's foot? On contact. How does it start to relieve the itching? On contact. How does it help stop the burning? On contact. How does it start killing all 3 funguses? On contact. No cure starts to work faster than Lotrimin AF, the #1 recommendation of doctors. So if you can't wait to feel better, there's nothing like starting the cure on contact. Lotrimin AF, the killer cure.
Looks like Taz just got his AT&T phone bill. Taz, don't you make a lot of calls on Sunday?
Yeah, Taz call.
Then use MCI 5-cent Sundays. It's just 5 cents a minute every Sunday. AT&T charges twice as much. Taz, just call 1-800-SUNDAY. Become an MCI customer.
$0.99, you gotta admit, it is kind of sexy.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
Welcome back, everybody, to this special summer edition of Access Hollywood. I'm Tony Potts. Now, you may think the only thing playing at the movies this summer is that little Star Wars movie. After all, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, has raked in more than $275 million. But guess what? There is life after this sci-fi flick, and these films cover everything from a vine swinger to a swinging bachelor. Here's your guide to Summer Movies '99.
You better start thinking about your career, you understand? But you better start thinking about yours.
John Travolta is on active duty this summer in the suspense thriller The General's Daughter. In the film, Travolta plays a military detective who, along with Madeline Stowe, investigates a murder on a military base. There is a catch, however. The victim is the daughter of a general.
We'll do everything we can, sir.
It's a physically demanding role, but Travolta told us he was up to the challenge.
All that stuff is not difficult for me to do. You know, having an athletic past and knowing how to dance and all that, it's a natural. So to throw guns around and jump and leap and, you know, and dive. And
West. Jim West.
Big-time action will be served in large helpings thanks to Will Smith and Kevin Kline in their new film, Wild Wild West. The movie adaptation of the hit 60s TV show stars the twosome as 19th century U.S. special agents who try and save the President of the United States from assassination at the hands of Kenneth Branagh's diabolical Dr. Arliss Lovelace. The folks at Disney are hoping to get into the swing of summer with Tarzan. The animated blockbuster marks the 48th time in movie history that The Lord of the Apes has come to the big screen. But the studio is pulling out all the stops to attract a whole new generation of fans, like bringing in Minnie Driver to take on the role of Jane.
Right, now you stay away from me like a very good wild man.
Tony Goldwyn lends his voice to the king of the jungle. Rosie O'Donnell also stars in the film, as does Academy Award nominee Glenn Close, who told us she was more than happy to step out of her 101 Dalmatians role and do another Disney movie.
It's always been my dream to be in a Disney movie, because I grew up on your mother. It really was a dream come true to first do Cruella and then to be asked to be in their great, what I think will be a classic.
They do bad things.
If it's a dose of adult fare you're looking for, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman have the prescription in Eyes Wide Shut. The story about two New Yorkers who explore their sexuality has already stirred up controversy with this racy preview. The erotic drama is the late director Stanley Kubrick's final film.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can. What?
Brad Pitt and Edward Norton are also looking to score a hit this summer in Fight Club. The action drama about an underground society of street fighters and rogues reteams Pitt with director David Fincher, who directed him in the hit movie Seven.
Swallows. That's an interesting name.
But what would summer be without a smashing comedy, baby?
Crazy, baby!
That's right, Mike Myers is back as Austin Powers in The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
It was the most fun I've ever had in my life. It was a 2-month party, and I was depressed on the last day. Like that same sickening feeling on your last day of vacation.
The suave secret agent is out to get his mojo back from arch nemesis Dr. Evil, but he's not going at it alone. Joining him is swinging, sexy spy Felicity Shagwell, played by Heather Graham.
You're quite good on your feet.
I'm even better off my feet.
I found someone.
This old guy?
She has a 5-year plan.
What is it? Don't die?
Adam Sandler also goes for the laughs this summer when he adopts a 5-year-old boy to try and attract girls in Big Daddy.
Don't cry. Don't cry. You got a Happy Meal? Can we get a Happy Meal? Will somebody get you to the Happy Meal?
Sandler told us he learned a lot about working with kids in this father-son buddy flick, and even joked about how he taught his young co-stars a lesson or two about upstaging the star of a movie.
Anytime they started stealing the show, you know, like would say something extra cute or funny and everyone would laugh, I would pull them aside and punch them in the chest. That's the beauty of being older than a child, is you can take them in a fight much easier.
All right!
Delicious.
Julia Roberts already has a summer hit with Notting Hill. Now she's got her sights set on a big ending to the summer with Runaway Bride. Julia's re-teaming with her Pretty Woman co-star Richard Gere for the film. It's the story of a newspaper reporter who falls in love with a jilting bride when he comes to town to write a story about her. Can Roberts make lightning strike twice with her second romantic comedy of the summer? Well, you'll have to wait until July 30th to find out. And I will definitely be in line for that one. Now, Julia's not the only star pulling double duty at the movies this summer. Her Notting Hill co-star, Hugh Grant, also has the comedy Mickey Blue Eyes on the way. And Liam Neeson, who can currently be seen in that little Star Wars thing, you know, will hit the big screen in July with The Haunting.
Next, the TV cure for the summer rerun blues. These shows are gritty, violent, and sexy, and way too much for network television. We're going inside the shows that push the limits as our Summer Fun Special continues on Access Hollywood.
I love my life, my husband, my 2 little girls, my job. But when I get a migraine, everything suffers. So what do? I take Excedrin migraine. I found out it's the only non-prescription medicine that's FDA approved for migraine pain relief. It really works for me. It gives me the strong, fast relief I need. But what really matters is it lets me get back to the life I love. Excedrin migraine. Trust me, it works.
You gotta admit, it is kind of sexy.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
Come to St. Ives for natural botanicals.
I'm only 35, but my hands look much older.
Swiss Formula Collagen Elastin Lotion takes time off your hands. Aging skin like this flower loses moisture, getting cracked and dry. Swiss Formula contains collagen and elastin, the proteins in soft, supple, young-looking skin.
Look, my hands really do seem younger.
And now try St. Ives Swiss Spa shampoos and conditioners.
Jerry has a perfect breakup.
No rejection, no guilt, no remorse.
You've never felt remorse.
I know, I feel bad about that.
While George is on cloud 9.
Hey, Jerry, I'm feeling something I haven't felt for a long time.
Pride?
No.
And Kramer fights a karate kid.
Kramer, you're fighting children? We're all at the same skill level, Jerry.
On the next episode of Seinfeld. Monday at 6:30 on ABC 24.
Love Talk, you know what it is. Call for free samples now. Love Talk, they're waiting, they're ready. Your free samples now. Love Talk, more than a fantasy, much more than a dream. Call for free samples now. It's Love Talk, open, lively, complete. Personal, private, confidential. Love Talk, call for free samples now. Love Talk, they're waiting. Your free samples now, adults over 18 only. Hi, look at the phone number on your screen because I'm going to tell you about a great way to meet new people. Just pick up your phone and dial. When you call, you'll hear real people talking about themselves, their desires, and what they're looking for in another person. Best of all, you'll get the real names and phone numbers from people who want to hear from you. So get ready for love. Meet someone special. Call now. I think it'll be really good for you. Adults over 18 only.
And welcome back to Access Hollywood as we continue our hot summer special. I'm Sean Robinson.
And I'm Tony Potts, and you don't have to worry about being bored by TV summer reruns any longer. When it comes to breaking new television ground, the place is HBO. And when it comes to putting the sizzle back in summer, no one does it better than The Sopranos, Oz, and Sarah Jessica Parker's Sex and the City.
Can I help you?
It's called Sex and the City, and with good reason. This weekly series about a New York City sex columnist pushes the limits when it comes to frank talk among friends. But don't get too excited. We had to censor these steamy scenes.
A good coach disciplines and criticizes.
No, what are you doing back there?
The show tackles topics and bears the bodies of its sensuous stars.
I think it's the nature of the show to push the envelope within reason and not to just be gratuitous and vulgar, but I think the subject matter is just on its own provocative.
It's refreshing to actually talk about relationships and sexuality in an honest way. You know, we don't sugarcoat anything.
There's no sugarcoating on The Sopranos either.
Where's my butt?
This is a family drama. Mafia family, that is.
What are you doing? Get over here!
James Gandolfini plays mob boss Tony Soprano, who's in therapy for his midlife crisis.
I'm on Prozac.
Lorraine Bracco is his psychiatrist.
Hollywood can't get enough of the mafia, and we have an infatuation with people getting away with bad things.
The language is quite colorful, and the fights, well, they get down and dirty. In fact, they can take it further than anything you'll probably ever see airing on broadcast TV.
Come here!
Even Edie Falco, who plays Tony's elegantly tough wife, is surprised by some of the scripts.
A lot of the violent stuff. I mean, I know you're going to get away with it, but it's still like, makes me cringe a little bit.
It doesn't stop there for HBO. Falco sheds the big hair and makeup for her role as a prison guard in Oz, a program so intense, we actually can't run most of the audio from this scene because it's so obscene. Stars like Terry Kinney say the show has to be intense to be realistic.
There are revenge plots and counter-revenge plots. It rolls like a locomotive, this show.
From prison life to mafia dons to sexy singles. These days, it seems cable TV is willing to push the limits, and viewers are willing to pay for programs they can't see on free TV.
Painful! A brand new season of Oz begins July 14th. The Sopranos is rerunning its first season Wednesday nights on HBO, and you can find Sex and the City, season number 2, Sunday nights on HBO.
Strangers living together rent-free in a plush house?
This is the true story.
It could only mean one thing. MTV's Real World is back, and this time it's gone Hawaiian.
Aloha.
First launched 7 years ago, the groundbreaking real-life soap opera chronicles a group of ordinary people whose every waking and sleeping moments are filmed by 21 round-the-clock cameras.
You don't mind if I sleep naked, do you?
This year's Lucky Bunch, chosen from more than an eye-popping 23,000 applicants, includes Tech, Ruthie, Matt, Amaya, Kaya, Justin, and Colin. Their playpen, this 3,700-square-foot oceanside home in Honolulu, complete with pool, hot tub, and cozy bunk beds.
I have to say the best part about Hawaii, Colin, were the pineapples. They had delicious pineapples, bruh. And I had a lot of them.
Pineapples and women.
Pineapples. Yeah, and the women were hot, too.
Is that a prostitute? Yes, things get crazy. There's the skinny dipping.
We have naked Hi.
What's up? I'm back.
It's a quick way to get to know each other.
Interhouse romance,
There's sex being had in this house.
Even ugly fights.
You're going to come off as one of the most insensitive people in the world.
We have possible alcohol poisoning at our residence.
And of course, one major house calamity on just the second day. 21-year-old Ruthie had so much to drink, she had to be rushed to the hospital with possible alcohol poisoning. You'll have to tune in to see what develops. My goodness. Well, sometimes dramatic, but never a dull moment. The Real World premieres June 15th. And listen to this. The Real World had more applicants this year than Harvard University.
Next, summertime is his beat.
Hey, Access. Welcome. Come in to my little pad.
We're up close with Pacific Blue hunk Mario Lopez next. Then her job is to help the stars spice up their homes for summer.
We have the most gorgeous fountain over here that's outside Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's patio.
Shopping when money is no object. Coming up.
If clothes make the man, hats make the man stand out. How many times have you passed by Mr. Hats and said to yourself, one day I'm going to stop in. Now that day has come. Here's a special invitation for me, Mr. Hats. Come in today and let me show you how to stand out. As a matter of fact, mention my invitation and you'll receive a 10% discount on any merchandise in the store. And we carry the largest selection of hats in the South. Come see me, Mr. Hats, at 113 South Highland in the Poplar Plaza Shopping Center. It's a hat and cap experience.
Get great connections now. Call for free samples. Gorgeous girls are waiting. Sensational thoughts. Thrilling dreams. Maximum fantasy. Experience the best phone. Find out how. Call for free samples. You can get connected now. It's our best phone. Try it free. Find out how. Gorgeous girls are waiting. Adults over 18 only.
They're waiting for you right now. Blonde girls, black girls, beautiful girls who want to talk to you. They're waiting for you right now. Call for free samples. Girls who dream, girls who dare. They're waiting for you. Try it free. Find out how. Call for free samples. Blonde girls, black girls, beautiful girls who want to talk to you. Call for free samples now. Adults over 18 only.
Holy cow, the market dropped big time. Better call my broker and put in a buy order.
You never did follow the crowd, JT. Is that why you're having breakfast for dinner?
Logistics, Cliff. I delivered papers at dawn. No time for breakfast. So, I eat it for dinner.
Well, how about IHOP's delicious red, white, and blueberry breakfast? You get 2 buttermilk pancakes with strawberry, blueberry, and whipped topping, eggs, bacon or sausage, and hash browns, just $3.99.
I'll explain supply and demand, but this is the last time.
Can you imagine being told your child has leukemia or a brain tumor? Thousands of parents hear that horrible news each year. But there's hope for these children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I'm Marlo Thomas. Here at St. Jude Hospital, parents have the best hope for a cure for their child, and they never have to worry about the cost of medical care. Please call now and help St. Jude continue its life-saving work.
When life happens, be there.
Freeze! Stay where you are!
Hey, that is Saved by the Bell Kid Mario Lopez, all grown up and patrolling the California coast with this popular show, Pacific Blue. Now, the rather hunky young star shows a lot of muscle on the show, but wait until you see what Mario shows us during his downtime, his private life.
Yeah, I'm having a great time on it.
Mario Lopez is living the good life. He gets paid to spend his days on the beach filming the TV show Pacific Blue. He's working on a movie, has a gorgeous girlfriend, and he's surrounded by a loving family.
Hey, Access. Welcome. Come in to my little pad.
Mario invited us into his home in Hollywood where he relaxes after filming on the beaches of Los Angeles.
So over here, my buddies and I, you know, we just eat, we just hang out on the couch, we talk, cars, whatever. Here's the kitchen.